Alright guys, it's Monday. If you watched last week's video, we ended the video on this note, but this week we got coming in our boy Jay Nelly with his Ram 1500. We're going to be doing a cam, lifters, push rods, top end rebuild, all that good stuff. Lightning, we're just waiting on Tyler to get back with the blower, but for the most part everything is back together. She's getting some sun. This just needs to be tuned as well on the Holley setup, and then Thursday scheduled for this, so we'll be able to see the after numbers on this bad boy, and then I'll just give it a quick wash and he'll be ready for delivery. But we're absolutely slammed this week. Kind of happens every once in a while, you know, you get ahead and then all of a sudden just piles up. Dude, you know what's worse than working on a rusty truck? Nothing.
I was gonna say fucking lightning, bro.
Getting struck by lightning is probably the only thing.
While working on a rusty truck.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god.
This puppy fire up, dude.
Dude, he doesn't like to fire up. I started it to move it the other day. And
Sounds like
man.
Like I don't even know.
I don't know
like
much about
12
diesels.
river dancers under the valve cover or something. the messed up part is I have the feeling that this truck will run for another 300,000.
I know, he'll probably be doing shackles on it in a couple years.
She's got that stubborn vibe.
Yeah, well, it's freaking stubborn, alright. But hopefully she's freaking out of our lives. I was just telling all the viewers that we are freaking backed up to the gills right now.
I know. We shouldn't even have taken this one, but
No.
I just asked if we do diesel stuff.
What'd you say?
So we do not.
who said it? Who asked?
The guy next door.
People always call and they're like, I hear you guys are great
Hey.
with diesels, and we're like, nope.
We just have to set our diesel rate at like 250.
Work truck rate?
But that's the best.
The other shops do 2 weeks. I said, dude, we're all longer than that.
We're out
That's
like,
why we're not doing diesels, because diesels all guys that want to work.
yeah.
And we kick it in for a month.
Oh, this is a good one actually. So we got some trailer tires from ATD.
Oh, price movement alert.
Shout out to ATD for the clean set of tires. I wouldn't say that those are round, but you know, trailer tires.
Dude, I've been getting beat up in the stock market, bro.
The stonks.
Robin Hood's been kicking my ass.
It's all about getting beat up in the market. You hate to see it. Lou was out treating the old girl right, and he was shredded. He shredded the belt doing 60 to 130s, but happy to see he was enjoying it. But gonna probably swap it out for a Gates belt to make sure that does not happen again. And then we're also gonna be swapping out the headers and replacing the cats as well. So it's a shame it shredded a belt, but I'm happy he was at least out and able to beat the crap out of it. You know, that's kind of one of those things that can't really control. I guess she was getting down on the pulls. But we'll get it running for you, Lou. Hate to see it, but she'll be back. What?
You getting pulled by the show?
We didn't do any FaceTimes with Jay Nelly truck.
That's all right. We know what it makes.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna make anything with these meats on there anyway.
No, I am the parts guy, dude. I found the only Eibach springs in the country. One left.
Yeah, you did one good thing in 2 years.
Go tell him about the stroker motor going into the C6.
He bought a C6 for his wife. He's a Mustang guy, but he said, you know, the wife really wanted a Corvette. I'm not going to do anything to it.
Got sick of breaking
So
down.
doing nothing to it turned into putting a Pro Charger on it, and then that turned into cam first.
Yeah.
So the cam went in, and then logically next step is a Pro Charger, and absolutely windowed the block. So the only logical step is not to buy a LS3 crate motor, but to buy our 416 stroker motor that's capable of handling north of 1100 horsepower. So Pro Charger is going to go on this, and this is going in the car. I don't know if his wife's going to love it, but we're going to love it, and he's going to love it. So that's really all that matters. Are you sad to see the RX-8 motor go?
No, because I think we just do an LT motor now.
Do an LT and turbo it instead of supercharge it?
Well, now you does anybody want to buy a supercharger?
You heard my Jeep do a pull yet?
Yeah, junk. You want to go do a draggy pull in your Jeep?
Dude, it would put down fat numbers, honestly.
Don't tell me how to do my job. You fix belts, alright?
Yeah, you're buying shit that we don't need. You just returned it.
That's pretty much what Jeff is known for.
What? That's not mine. It'll be somebody else that did that
What? Buying stuff we don't need?
over and over again.
Who does that?
It's Jeff. It's mainly Jeff.
It's me. It's me. Asking for a friend.
Yeah. All right guys, so a little bad news on the Charger, which we expected the cam to go in. It was ready to go in, but where is it? First, the customer provided this cam to us, and when he gave it to us, the box was cracked. So there's actually a small nick. You can't see it too well on here. Actually, you can see it there. There's a nick in the cam, so we need to bring this. And that's right where the cam bearing is going, so that's not good. So we gotta address that because we can't put it in like that. All right, guys, look what just showed up. This is gonna be one for the books right here. Big build going down on this one, guys. I'm not going to tell you quite yet what is happening with this one, but you're not going to believe it when I tell you. But what I can tell you is that is coming out. Saying probably pretty loud with whatever the hell that god-awful noise is, but this is going to be a very, 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 very special build. You'll eventually put two and two together, but we're not going to tell you what's going on. We're going to keep it a secret, but you will definitely figure it out as time goes on. All right, boss man's claiming no way we get the heads off on this thing tonight, so you know what that means.
Get me a Red Bull!
Yeah, exactly. Give me a Red Bull and a slice of pizza. Dude, you are killing it.
Front cover.
You're born to be in an engine bay. Uh-oh, look who's pulling up. Look who's pulling up. The beast is out of retirement. Oh man. That never gets old.
I missed it.
Dude, this thing.
Get rid of this thing.
Look at it.
This thing's the best.
Oh. Shout out to Just Your Way LLC. All right, well, on that note, let's get the day started. There's coffee and then there's that. Oh, we got coffee. All right, son. Made quick work of this here deal. Heads are off. I'm a little short, but let you get a look in there. I'm just loading up the shop vehicle. I'm gonna take the heads over to C3, like I said, the best of the best. And he's also gonna take a look at Nick's cam that, you know, he said the box was cracked when he got it, so I imagine that that nick happened in shipping, but C3 will be able to tell us if it's salvageable. Corvette is all wrapped up though. I'm just gonna give it a quick detail when I get back from dropping off the heads, and Jeff's just talking smack. What? Why? You can do it.
We're doing day kit today.
Oh, hello. And real quick, the GTO that got dropped off, it was making that crazy noise that, you know, we couldn't really pinpoint, and it has dual valve springs in there. And clearly one of them duals got sent. Good thing that motor is coming out. You know what's even better than this thing being super sketchy on the highway and having to pull over twice to get rid of the death wobble is the gas light coming on. Jeff, I just want to let you know that you're a good guy, all right? Don't let anyone tell you anything different than that. All right, guys, I'm just leaving C3. Big shout out to the guys here. They actually were able to save the day on Nick's cam here. Had a little chooch in it, but he sanded it down. He said it's 100% good to run. Just picked up some other Hemi heads that we were getting valve job for somebody, but I'm gonna head back to the shop and keep the day going. Damn, who did that startup tune, son? All right, final shakedown run in the old vet.
Checking the tune. I added a gram of on the base airflow table because I stalled when I was coming to a stop. Something about NA power. Dude, these are awesome cars. If I could daily one of these,
What does this cost? 30?
No, they're getting cheaper now.
25?
Maybe. I mean, this one has 30K on it. Obviously, you can get a high mileage one for pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean,
and what? Like if you were to do tear down for yourself and you know buy a high mileage one, just rebuild it a little bit. That'd be.
Dude, I would do on-tube headers, MSD atomic ported intake, like a Nick Williams 103 throttle body, these heads, and like a stage 3 cam. You'll be 600 all day.
Yeah.
And
reliable is 600.
Blast.
Yeah. And that's how accidents happen for bikes. You could not see that thing coming. All right, Jeff wants a video of the parking lot because what? What?
Yeah, go with Josh, the big boss.
To where?
Go around what we're doing with all the cars.
What?
Yeah, we go around with Josh and talk about the cars.
We already did that.
No, you didn't.
We did that.
Who did that?
Me and Dan. Did you watch last week's video, dude?
Not enough. Come with Josh. Josh has more stuff than Dan.
It's gonna be too long.
I don't care. I could cut. You edit, cut, snip.
Fine. This will just be a 40-minute video. And don't worry, my time when I'm sitting at home done means nothing.
Correct. That's why you're on salary. Come on.
Barely. All right, I can do this. Raffle, done. Cam, blower.
Well, what do we do?
I'm kidding. All right, guys, if you want to win this 2020 Denali, it is equipped with a ProCharger supercharger, custom wrinkle red charge pipes, some OEM style snowflake wheels wrapped in NT 420s. This is just done. Got a cam and some PRC ported heads.
It's good though.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good build. It's getting the Magnuson 2300, and customer figured
Headers,
why not just fully send it, because that's the way we like it around here. It's getting headers. It got lowered already. It's gonna get cam, and it's also getting a catback. Blue Challenger. What ended up happening with that one, as you guys know, I've said 100 times, but Jeff wants it again.
One more time, can't hurt.
We put a clutch in, and that is getting tuned on Thursday. You know, look at what we have going on here. We are a little bit backed up. Garage is full, parking lot's full.
There's stuff out back.
There's stuff out back, but the out back stuff is all junk. So we're just waiting to get that tuned, but that is ready to go. This one, secret, engine's coming out. I already showed you the valve spring that turned into dust, but that thing is going to be with us for quite some time because it's going to be pretty crazy. Like I said, you'll figure it out as parts come in, but it's a secret for now. This one, told you, Lou was out doing some illegal stuff and he happened to shred the belt. So
And now he's upgrading it, right?
belt is on.
No, he's pulling headers off.
Yeah, I'm upgrading the car.
Yep, and he's getting a Hellcat, and we're putting the headers on the Hellcat.
Yeah, so headers and stock headers and stock cats going back on that because Hellcat should be coming. He got a Hellcat red eye.
This one is perfect as is. You don't need to
This
do
is
anything
the
with
best car money can buy. This Fox body is still with us. Josh is just, he hasn't been drinking enough. He hasn't been drinking enough Monsters, so that's not done yet. But
it's buttoned up. Just gotta tune it.
it also has been touched by so many people and has vacuum leaks.
Just waiting for
like
something
your
else to go
mom.
wrong.
Yeah, so we're just gonna get that tuned and get it back to him because we're steering away from other people's problems. You know, if you want to build something that's not a problem, we'll do that. Jay Nelly, pace car, going down. Heads are at the machine shop, so that'll be a bit. Shout out to C3 as always. Nick, his cam, as you saw earlier at C3, good to go. That is coming in tonight, going on the lift, and that'll get finished up. Tyler's Lightning. This is
The new blower is in. We just gotta put it on the lower and then get it in here.
we're gonna get the blower on this. He, like I said, he traded the 3.4 for a 2.3, and we're gonna get that all mounted up, get it back to. Are we gonna get it running or? Yeah, all right. Because originally he was gonna get it out of the garage because he felt bad that we had it for so long, but
He didn't feel bad anymore.
yeah, he's a good guy, so we'll take care of it for him. Still national back order on this. And if you want a set of wheels and tires, please hit us up because this thing is getting sad. You know, we'll worry about that at a way later date. We need a year of solid performance out of everybody before we can afford to throw 80 grand into a full drag build on that. So
Now the biggest hot rod.
woo, the Jeep.
The biggest hot
Check
rod
those
we have,
check those plates. Shout out to Borns. But this is my daily. Saving up for a Mustang. I'm gonna save 215 roughly in gas a month, and my payment is like $40 cheaper, so going towards a Mustang. How's that?
That's good. You're worth every penny.
I think I am. Most days. Josh is claiming false things. He put this. Dude, this is a valve spring.
No.
100%. Look at the way, that's a spring. That came out of the GTO.
I don't think so.
There were some little shavings in there too.
No, there was a bunch of little shavings, but the biggest piece I pulled out of there was like
That
like
big,
that.
yeah.
It was like that.
No,
it
no,
didn't
take
have...
your finger. Yeah, it's that big.
I pull out daily. That's how I have a child.
NPO. Everybody knows the rules.
Boost. It ain't gonna make any more boost. I mean, it might make a little more boost if I run it up.
All right, guys. We are just did the first pull after the clutch is installed on this, and it made like 80 horsepower gain. So we're just gonna make a couple of revisions. We're just letting it cool down before we do another pull. But for the first, 90% full pull, I think 80 horsepower is pretty damn good. It had room to grow too. What'd you say? You lifted out at 57?
Yeah.
Yeah, so. And I think this goes to like 6,500 maybe?
Whatever I set it to.
Yeah, so. So yeah, room to grow. Do another pull in a second here. All right, so the GTO is also coming apart. As we speak, there's a potential buyer. The guy that owned the Firebird that we worked on decided that he wants.
I'll just turn on.
You shitting me?
He decided he may want this, so Josh is just gonna give him the Larky seal of approval if he thinks it is okay. And then the EFI we installed on the Firebird will be going on this. So Bad for the customer, good for us, I guess, right?
I mean, yes.
All right, guys. There's a little before and after for you. Looking good, looking mean. You can see on the after, you know, where it ramps up and then the boost ramps in. So, good stuff. 80 horsepower, just about 80 horsepower, and about 100 torque. So, he will definitely enjoy it with no reason to push it on stock internals. You know, you could probably get away with adding 2 more pounds of boost, you know, but safe is fast. So that's it for that one. Hopefully the customer gets excited when he picks it up. All right, guys, so I actually got a little bit sidetracked, so I only filmed that first pull with the, you know, good tune, and you know, we gained a horsepower, 1 horsepower, a horsepower, and torque stayed about the same. So Josh is just gonna go do some street driving to confirm the tune and everything like that. Josh and Jeff are going to
This guy's gonna be pumped, man.
they're
This is gonna be
putting
the best tunes ever.
they're putting a payment down on their wedding ceremony, so
I'm gonna do some tuning.
but yeah, that'll be good. Get that one gone. We did have a weird issue with the drive shaft from Drive Shaft Shop was slinging a little bit of grease, but you know, they said it could be normal. Sometimes they get overpacked and just they'll sling grease for a little bit, but we're gonna make sure we watch that, and they said if there's any issues that we can get back to them. But it's great today because we only have to push the 1 car, I believe, which is, dude, right? Yeah.
You're lying.
But so on this, like I said earlier, Dan was, you know, trying to diagnose whatever that god-awful sound was. And we discovered that I showed you guys the little piece of the inner spring that was broken, and we seem to think that every single one of those is broken. So here's some more material here, which this came out of this side, and the material came out of the other side that I showed them from yesterday.
Oh, look at that.
But so it's weird. We just got to figure out why it's doing that, because
Yeah, I'm. Josh is thinking it's a rod bearing or something of that nature.
and we're kind of, you know, perplexed as to why all the springs broke, but you know, they will get to the bottom of it. Yeah. And who cares, because rumor has it that this engine actually is coming out and something's going in it. It's just something.